morning we'll teach and we'll pray. It's essentially a prayer topic. So the battle of the altars. Talking about demonic altars, ancestral altars, witchcraft altars, and then godly altars. But it gets to a point, as it were, there are two altars stand face to face. I say, let's do a contest. Let's know which altar is more powerful. I want to see the power, the mystery of altars, to determine the supremacy of a deity. Altars will be needed. Altars will have to speak. When two altars stand face to face, I say, we want to know who is stronger. I don't know whether you have seen these people that serve the devil, how they do contests with their magical powers. Especially they do masquerade. They just delight in displaying demonic powers. I want to see who can demonstrate some more wicked power. They do it openly and people clap and cheer. They go for masquerade shows and they do stuff like that. Young men run around. You see all kinds of masquerade. They want to show who they are. Something like that was on the Bible. When two altars, altar of God and altar of Satan, stood face to face, I said, let's do a contest. I want to see where it's in the Bible. Amen. Are you with me this morning? Can I show you the Bible? Okay. The Bible has a lot to say, just that we don't know. 1 Kings chapter 18. First Kings chapter 18. We'll read from verse 20. Quickly, you will have to, media, if you're fast, you will help us. Otherwise, I take it from my end here. You can put it on the screen. Chapter 18 from verse 20. Okay, so Ahab sent unto all the children of Israel. I think it should go up a bit. Let's look at verse 19. Go up a bit, verse 19. Now therefore, that's Elijah speaking. Now therefore, send and gather to me all Israel unto Mount Carmel, and the prophets of Baal 450, and the prophets of the groves 400, which eat at Jezebel's temple. Take note of that. 850 prophets of Baal. Some people used to say there were only 450 prophets of Baal. No, it's not 400. There are 850 that serve this woman called Jezebel. Perform rituals every day before her. Perform homosexual acts before her. Prophets of Baal. 850. This time the prophets of God were in hiding, being killed. Well, let's read on. So Ahab sent and gathered all the children of Israel and gathered the prophets together unto Mount Carmel. Yes, quickly. And Elijah came unto all the people and said, how long will you choose between two opinions? If the Lord be God, follow him. But if Baal, then follow him. And the people answered him not a word. They didn't answer a word because they are not sure which God is more powerful. They were undecided. They don't know which God. At this time, Baal worship had taken over Israel. Through this woman called Jezebel. They're performing their rituals and displaying their powers. Israel was not sure again which God to follow. They didn't answer a word. Undecided. So what happens next?